are days away from implementing Islamic-style jihad, total communism all over New York City, and it is going to be good. And this is the first time in a long time that I've been on a winning team. We're about to change the landscape of the city for the first time in a while. A progressive is going to win, and I'm looking at everybody cry. I'm looking at everybody chimp out, as the kids say. And there's nothing you can do about it. The hordes of Muslims are coming to change the city. This episode might be a little Zohran heavy, but I do want to say that we do live in New York City. This is a very important election, and I know that a lot of you guys probably have mayors that you care deeply about. The world does not revolve around New York City, so we will get to them in this episode. We will have time to talk about your mayor who's a dog, or your mayor who also doubles as the town rooster.
You have autism.
What's wrong with that? I'm passionate about stuff. I don't wish you would do anything.
I can't control you.
The city's changing a lot, though, because I did something today that I've never done before. I yelled at a homeless guy. I don't think I've done that in almost 18 years. I was walking the train. He goes, "Can you help me get an Arizona iced tea?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." I give him $1. He goes, "They're $1.50. I need one more." I go, "Get it from someone else." I've never done that. So that's a problem, you know? That's a problem when I start yelling at the homeless. If homeless people are getting aggressive, I hear about other cities. In New York City, they're not super in your face or aggressive. They're kind of cool about it. They might smell really bad. When you're trying to eat your burrito on the subway. You know, you're just trying to sit down and eat your burrito with a fork and knife on the subway, as we all do. Yeah, so there's not much they can really attack this guy over. The campaign has been pretty good, in my opinion. And I'm someone who has a tendency to, you know, a lot of the people that I know or follow on social media or whatever, interact with, it's like these further left people who I think are pretty principled for the most part. I don't want to like attack those people or write them off. But there's only a couple. Actually, if you want to talk about political campaigns, there's only a couple missteps that this guy has made, really. Maybe the Hot Girls for Zohran should have been squashed.
That wasn't his campaign, though.
It wasn't his campaign. But can't you do a cease and desist or something? See, if I were him, though, I might have been like, "So I love what you're doing, but I'm seeing." No, I get it. No, big is beautiful. I understand. No. I mean, yeah, no. Hashtag beautiful at any size. I get it. But there should be at least a bar to clear. But you know what? I think that's fine, though. Everybody should, ugly people should think that they're beautiful. What? I'm saying that's good. Ugly people you shouldn't be walking around being like, "Oh, I'm so ugly." You know, you should have confidence. You should believe in yourself. What I'm getting at is, like, I don't mind if you're wearing a Hot Girls for Zohran shirt and you're not that attractive. I think it's good. I go, good for you. Good for you. But I'm saying that's the only thing. That's the only CHINK in the armor. If you catch my drift. I didn't want to say that word in front of you. Cuz I'm trying to be culturally sensitive here. Should we call it WAP in the armor instead of the other word? I think it stands for without papers.
Sounds like immigrant.
Yeah, like you don't have any papers. And then guinea is, I think when they would work on the Suez Canal for a guinea a day. Greaseball actually dates back to the 16th century. I'm Mike Recine, and welcome to. We'll do a documentary series. Yeah, just about different slurs and where they come from. But yeah, there's that. Everybody was like sharing the burrito on the subway. I'm just like, why is this such a big deal? Everybody eats on the train. I mean, that's part of being a New Yorker. If you might not live here if you've never gotten on the train with an entire rotisserie chicken and sat down between two people and started eating, pulling meat off of bones. That's literally part of living here. The plate on the seat is a little.
All right, Mom Donnie, you won, bro. You don't gotta. Come on, man. Don't put your food on there. You getting bum doodle on your food. We believe you. You a New Yorker. You won, bro. You gonna win. Relax. You didn't have to do this. It's nasty work, Mom Donnie. Nasty work, man. Don't put your food on the MTA seat. It's crackhead butt, bum butt, all types of butt on there, man. You nasty, man. Don't do that, Mom Donnie. Don't eat off an MTA train seat. We believe you, bro. You got it.
I mean, subway seats. Yeah, I don't know whose idea that was, but subway seats are kind of. I think it's just kind of accepted that I don't really sit down on the train. I'm not gonna like sit down on the train and then come here and sit on your couch because I just know I just don't want I don't want to bring that energy into my house. Okay, there's the burrito on the subway. The rice with the fingers is like, who cares? Then it's also kind of weird when people are like, I eat pizza with my fingers. Can we just be honest? Yeah, the only thing is like the rice. I mean, the only thing you can really get them on is the rice, and the girls should be a little bit hotter. And like I said, everyone's beautiful. You know what? You're just jealous that you don't love yourself the way some of these girls do. Now there's some other attacks that he's getting. A lot of I think I saw today a bunch of billionaires are donating to some PAC. All these billionaires are donating $1 million or something. So they contributed about $23 million. I don't know where does that money, what are they paying for? Like, are they can I do a grift where I'm just like, hey, check my old tweets. I used to love jihadist communism, but now I don't. No, I don't want to do it. But I did see there is a guy doing that. There's a guy who, my wife sent me a reel of this guy. He's like a stand-up comic. And he's trying to do this thing where he's like, yeah, no, it's not billionaires that are ruining your life. It's all these gentrifiers that are moving into the city and they're pricing you out, which doesn't make any sense if you like think it through. And I watched this guy's videos and I go, I hope you're getting paid for this because it doesn't really make any sense. I feel like a lot of these conversations about gentrification, they're always very like surface level, and it's like, oh, well, you guys live where a family used to live, or all these, it's all these white guys from Ohio that are coming in. I feel like white guys from Ohio are getting scapegoated a little bit, and I don't think that that's right. And am I a gentrifier? I mean, I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at is like, white guys from Ohio are being kind of scapegoated, you know? Yeah. And I just want to say, I mean, I know nobody's really speaking up for the white guys from Ohio, but I feel like I have to because I know these white guys from Ohio. I've met probably hundreds of these guys where you're at a show and you meet a guy and he's like, hey, my name's Kevin White or whatever. I just moved here from Cleveland. And you go, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, and then you find out he's like 31 years old. And he's like, I just moved here. And then you never see that person again. The city just eats them. The city just gobbles them up. Imagine a big monster. Okay. Imagine metaphorically, right? A giant sea monster with a Yankee fitted and Tim's, black puffer jacket, flat brim Yankee hat, and Tim's being like,
yo, you dead ass, bud. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm mad hungry up in here, dead ass.
And the guy from Ohio just goes, no. I'm telling you, you literally never see these people again. And so someone should speak up for them. He actually gets absorbed by the puffer, and the puffer keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the puffer is made out of like white guys from Ohio. There's just so many guys like they'll come to a show. They'll come to a show in Astoria, and they're wearing their shirt and tie from like the day job that they just got. And they're like, yeah, I just moved here. And you go, okay, good luck. Good luck. You don't even want to be nice to. You don't even. You know what? It's a disservice to even be nice to them. It's false security. Yeah, like I actually have to disrespect you. I actually have to spit on you and steal your wallet right now because you need to learn. Oh, did you get McDonald's? Yoink. Yeah, give me your belt. You know what? Give me your shoes, motherfucker. I went to a show and Mike Recine stole my shoes and then threw them over a power line.
He tried to make it about like BlackRock or something.
He's trying to make a point. So I just think I always found the discourse around gentrification very interesting. But who's the face of the anti-Zohran force or coalition? It's just, is it Andrew Cuomo? Is it is it a mom and pop landlord? You don't hear about those people that often.
It's definitely like Zionists. I'm scared. My Jewish friends are terrified.
Yeah.
That's their strongest thing.
Yeah.
Because they can't be like, no, like New Yorkers don't need housing.
And they show a picture of him and he's like, he smiles like it's picture day in kindergarten. I can't even smile full. This is Mike say cheese. So I need to be like one of those guys that's like, this is how I need to pose in pictures. I gotta go like this. I saw a guy at Just Salad do that one time. He was like ordering his salad and he was like, yeah, tomatoes. He was like trying to be hard. I'm standing behind him. He's like, yeah, let me get extra bread. Yeah, what's that? Is that quinoa? Yeah, what's that crunchy stuff over here? I like a little crunch in my salad. I'm on my Just Salad type shit. He went out and made a video. He's like, here's how you order salad at Just Salad. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here at Just Salad. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here at Crumb's Bake Shop in Midtown Manhattan. I'm going to flick every sprinkle off my cupcake. I ain't with this sprinkle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Pause. Nah. Pause. I ain't doing that. We ain't doing all that. I like saying I ain't with that. That's good. I ain't really with that. I saw a meme one time that was like the guy was holding the door of Dunkin' Donuts, like the side. He was like, Dunkin' Donuts trying to get me to grab the D. I ain't with that. But it's good. Life is a balance between being hard and soft, right? Life is about when we talk, because I do want to talk about masculinity a little bit. When we talk about being a man, that sometimes you got to be hard.
Sometimes you gotta be hard.
And sometimes you got to be, sometimes you got to be soft. Sometimes you got to be soft. Sometimes you got to be soft. Did you ever see that guy on TikTok who would do those videos where he's like, what would you do if I saw you at Starbucks? You ever see that guy?
What would you do if you saw me at the red light and I honked my horn at you and we made eye contact and I said to you, what's up, baby girl?
A lot of people were like duetting his videos so that like his mouth, like his mouth, it was his mouth but their eyes. And he would be like, what would you do if you saw me at a red light and I honked my horn at you? Like his content is like, I guess like trying to make girls horny or something with his. What would you do if I wanted to be mayor of New York City? What would you do if I entered the race right now, 3 days before Election Day? And I said, girl, I want to be your mayor. I hope my mom's not mad at me.
Why would she be?
I don't know. I just said satanic Jews blowing up children. I miss my mother, you know? I miss post 9/11. I miss, you know what I miss? No, I wish I was in third grade again and we were just hating Bill Clinton together. I'll never be there again. Because I would be like, Mom, what would you do if you were working at a gun store and Bill Clinton walked in? we're going to remove. Wait a minute. So here's Cuomo. Well, it's not the Jewish voice. A poor person deserves that apartment. And then Finklestein is, he has to, I'm dirty. I'm Norman Finklestein. They're different impressions. Finklestein was on some TV show. Dude, he was on some TV show. Some like, I don't know what network it was, but it was like a Saudi UAE TV show. And he was on with these two other like Arab guys. And he just smacked these guys around like so bad. and like he starts calling this one guy. He goes, "Well, you're from the Federation of Slaves and Stooges." And like the mediator like corrects him a couple times, but every time he talked, you could see the look on these guys' faces. Like these two guys who are like, "Let me set up my camera and let me, I'm in front of all my books and I'm wearing my blazer." And Finklestein was he just destroyed them, and he kept like going in. The mediator tried to be like, "Okay, Norman, we do want to keep it polite here. We do want to sort of make sure that everyone is And you could see the look on these every time he talked.
It's mainly because Hamas refuses to disarm, and disarmament is not only an Israeli request; it's a request by everyone, including, like I said, Qatar and Turkey and Saudi Arabia and the UAE and everybody else.
May I ask the representative of the Foundation for the Defense of Washington's Slaves and Stooges? He seems to be so emphatic that Hamas has to disarm. Hamas killed approximately 1,200 Israelis, 800 of whom were civilians. That's what Israel, on average, did every week for the last 2 years. This representative of the Defense of Washington's Slaves and Stooges,
Defense of democracy.
why aren't you asking for Israel, who by international consensus was committing genocide in Gaza? Why aren't you asking for them to disarm? Mr. Slave and Stooge.
Okay, it's Mr. Hussein Abdul Hussein.
I'll just ignore the ad hominem because that's not my way of debating. I'll stick to the ideas.
You're a slave and a stooge.
No, my concern is on the other side. I want the Lebanese, I want the Palestinians, I want family I grew up with. And
your concern is your paycheck. Your concern is your paycheck.
We can disagree on points, but we will be respectful to our other panelists. You can continue.
I'm not respectful of a slave and a stooge.
We're not going to call names, Norman. We're going to disagree on points, but we're not going to...
Israel will find the excuse to restart the war.
It's regrettable that your two other guests seem not to be aware of what Hamas agreed to. I am not here to defend Hamas, and I am not here for no reason at all because I have some particular personal animus towards the state of Israel. I have only two concerns: what's truthful and what's just. Now let's start with the truthful. Your two guests, if they are capable of reading, will know that Hamas agreed. Okay, then let's remember, did Hamas in its reply to the 20-point so-called peace plan, ceasefire plan, did it agree to disarm? Or did it make an explicit stipulation that those questions or their response to those questions would come later? Did they agree to disarm?
I really don't care what Hamas says, but I've heard what Mr. Trump,
I didn't ask you what you care about. You're blaming Hamas for breaking the agreement. So I'm asking a simple question. It's not difficult.
I didn't, Mr.
It's not
Finklestein. Hamas has not yet broken the agreement. This still is to be seen. They may honor the agreement.
Thank you. Let's hear from the other guys. Did Hamas agree to disarm?
First of all, I find it ironic that the New Yorker is lecturing two Arab natives on what should and should not happen between Hamas and the other guys. We want Hamas to be disarmed long before the war in Gaza happened.
I agree with you. All the Arab slaves and stooges would like to see Hamas disarmed. I agree with that point. Israel just committed a genocide in Gaza, and you're blaming the whole thing on Hamas. And that's pretty disgusting.
I did not say that.
For
a
repellent reptile.
He does autism at the highest level. Someday I hope to reach his level of autism. And I want to be like this guy, but being that guy has a lot of. It's not an easy path to walk by any means. Everybody thinks they're principled. Everybody thinks that, everybody goes, "Hey, if I was a slave, I would tell them to suck my dick. I would be against the Holocaust or whatever it is." But when it's time to actually do it, you forget that it's like you have your job, you have your family. The other side of that coin, though, is that. And this is one of the reasons why I'm like impressed by Zohran. I think he threads the needle very well, and I think he's like very skilled. He's more authentic than I think. He's always more authentic than I think he's going to be. I feel like we do have to like read between the lines a little bit. He's probably not saying exactly like what he feels in his heart. But I don't think that's a reason to be like, well, that's it. Yeah, who cares?
Personally, I think New Yorkers should still vote for Zohran Mamdani despite his continued capitulations. Now, has he been signaling his willingness to capitulate to imperialism and the U.S. empire in various ways? Yes, he has. We know that. But I think the important thing that we can learn is that he doesn't have to. That means that if we get a candidate, real socialist candidates, and they can do the grassroots campaigning that Zohran has done, they could not capitulate at all and they'd still win office. My point is, what I'm saying is that I think the American public is ready for a real socialist. Someone who does not at all bend over to the empire.
There's too many people turning on him. I go, why do we have to turn on him if this is all that we have? If these are the only choices that we have. You know, we can have Zohran, or we can have Hitler, or we can have Predator, or we can have Creep Hitler. We can have Zohran or the mafia boss who's too old that doesn't want to have sex anymore. Or the mafia boss's like horny son. Those are the choices. Why don't we just go with the best choice? And then we can turn on. We can turn on after he's the mayor. Then you hold his feet to the fire. Let's get him elected. Let's have fun. Let's hang out with Stavros and Sarah Sherman at the rallies, you know? Let's go to the rally and let's pick up a BPD girl. Let's go to the rally and quote Malcolm X and just kind of, you know, let's enjoy ourselves. Let's just enjoy the moment. There's going to be plenty of time for criticism and whatever. You forget, like, everybody hates the mayor, you know? I remember being on the train when de Blasio, I feel like the trains have gotten better, actually, in the past 4 years or so. But I remember being on the train and just being like, the train's not coming. I fucking hate Bill de Blasio. And the city doesn't even really control the MTA. It's the state. But I just remember being like, God damn you ogre. You fake Italian ogre. Where is the train? You piece of shit. So. I don't know, it was picture day. Look at this guy. Yeah. Okay, welcome back. We're here with Allen Strickland Williams, or ASW. How's New York treating you?
You know what, man? I got really, really lucky. I got here Friday night, went straight to a show, so that was like that night. But then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, fucking weather's beautiful. So it's like that makes a huge...
Not supposed to be.
I know,
yeah.
But it made a huge difference for me, and I'm staying by Prospect Park and stuff. But cool. It's funny. It's like I do feel just like I'm so from LA whenever I'm here. Like, I do think the buses should be free. Like, you should not be paying for that experience, basically. But it is nice. Just, you know, public transportation's nice. I got to stop opening with 9/11 stuff on the shows. I feel like that is kind of too much.
Yeah. Well, because we're about to get another one.
Yeah. Well, soon. That's pretty much what the joke is. Yeah. It's like, wouldn't it be funny if he did? But that's what I was going to say. Speaking of Zohran, like, I was at a bus stop and I was waiting for the bus, and a lady comes up to me, and there's a little bit of a language barrier, but she was canvassing for Zohran, and she showed me the flyer, and at the place I'm staying, someone must have come to the apartment. There was one in the door. I was already using it as a bookmark. So, like, she shows me the flyer.
She's like, Al-Qaeda?
So
yes.
I pull it out and I like show her, and she's like, oh, did you vote or whatever? And I was like, I know because I don't live here. And then she started yelling at me for not living in New York. And I was just like, all right, that's pretty good New York experience right there. But
I guess it is, yeah.
It's crazy too. It's funny watching the debate. I watched the debate as like an LA person, and to me, it is funny because I'm like, well, clearly it's Sliwa's to lose. Like, he knows the most about the city. He's like given a pound of flesh to it. But then it's, you know, it's like clearly he's just like a liar and a crazy person or whatever. But it's just so funny.
It's good at hiding it though.
Well, it's just we don't have a version of that in LA. Mm-hmm. We don't have a guy that's like been in the city that long that like has like shown care maybe is not the right word, but
yeah,
it's just he is part of New York. Like, he is a manifestation of it in a physical form. I feel like LA does not have that. So in a way, it's sort of like a jealousy thing or whatever, like what could be. And of course, I feel like I'm in here the best time because it's like very likely Zohran is going to win in a very convincing fashion. And then reality will set in and it will be mayor, no matter where you are, got to be the worst job in the world.
I agree. Yeah.
Like being a mayor must be just the shittiest fucking job in the world. So it's like it's gonna get bad. So I'm sort of feeling fortunate to be here right now when it's like there seems to be a good vibe in the air here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, when you're mayor, you have so many different types of people mad at you.
It's insane constantly.
Yeah.
And I think also the position of mayor. I had some friends that used to work in City Hall here. They were kind of saying, I don't know exactly. Like the mayor is kind of actually weak here, and in a lot of cities it's like that where the mayor actually doesn't have a lot of power. The city council has a lot of power.
Okay,
and so it's sort of like a thing where it's like you're doomed to fail, but it's like you know in history you think of the mayor as like wearing a top hat and a sash and being able to do whatever they want
for sure.
And even in New York too, like I was just sort of like marveling at the size and grandeur of it. And it's not my first time here or anything, but you know, it is.
Where'd you fly into?
Flew into JFK.
Yeah. Did you take the train from the airport?
I took the train to the show. I've only taken a cab or a Lyft once so far. It's cool that it's like, okay, it'll only cost me $34 like to take public transportation or whatever. And I was sort of marveling at that, and I'm like, but you couldn't make New York now. I don't even think you could make New York starting in like the 20th century. Like the things that went into place to make New York were in like the 1890s. It was like whatever Tammany Hall, like these decades of corruption, like that laid out the framework for what it is now. So in a way, you're kind of like maybe the mayor should be corrupt. Like maybe there should, but there, it seems like no one's using corruption for any actual purpose these days. People just use it to go to like Islamabad or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, well, we play by the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Why can't we have a criminal?
Right.
Yeah.
For us. Yeah.
That's what I feel like that's what a lot of those older politicians were.
100%.
Or that's what the Kennedys, they used the mafia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They use their tools at their disposal. Now, I mean, it's like, I think you guys have talked about this on the pod or maybe the old one, but like that hyper normalization shit.
Thanks for bringing that
up. Where it's like, I'm in the sit down.
Thanks.
I'm going way back. But it's just like politicians now are more managers than they are like actual like doers.
What would like a crook, but for the left, be? Like it would probably be like someone who starts GoFundMes all the time.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be someone that like it would be the person that makes up the parades that don't exist. Like in that one debate thing, they're asking about like what parades would you not go to? It's like a weird philosophical question.
Yeah. Or you know what? Imagine like you're at Whole Foods and somebody, well, not Whole Foods because they don't stop you for shoplifting, but imagine you're at like Target and you see like an 18-year-old girl with like 3 kids and she gets caught shoplifting and she starts cursing out the cops and she pepper sprays one of the cops.
Yeah.
And me as like a big political donor, I'd be like, it's got to be you. You need to be the one. You need to be the mayor for us.
It's pretty much, it's like, I think Rahm Emanuel is like that kind of person. Like a person that's like a total snake.
Yeah.
That will do anything to win. Although
but he doesn't have any like.
What is he? Is he the mayor of Chicago right now?
I don't think not anymore, but he was.
He was? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but you need somebody who's got a little bit of principles, I guess, or somebody who's, I don't know.
I just did Comics Unleashed, which I did not know was still a show, but I guess they brought it back. And
that guy's one of the richest comedians in the.
So this is what I'm saying. So like, well, there's this whole other stuff with it, but there's a moment where like it's his show.
Yeah,
he's done it forever. They tape like 5 or 6 a day when they do it, and he's like Byron Allen. He's like the god of this situation where like he's basically producing it while he's doing it. So this thing that'll happen is like, if you need to retake something or if they're coming in or out of a break, he'll just go, applause, 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 and the entire studio audience will applaud. And he says this like 100 times throughout the thing, and I'm just like watching. I'm like, this is insane. Like this man is just like a god, and he's just like directing this whole like contrived situation. But yeah, it was.
But he's not very funny.
Well, it's just he was the youngest guy, I guess, to ever be on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Oh, okay.
And there's actually a portrait of himself that I'm pretty sure is just there to be in his eye line while he does the show. But yeah, it's just like and like he's like I'm like, I think we were the 5th taping, and he's like, the way he's laughing at these jokes is so like out of control, and, like overboard. But yeah, but it was just that was like the craziest thing to just look over and be like, wait, Byron Allen is like really sitting right there, and he owns the Weather Channel and like whatever. And there's like literally there really is a fish tank behind him. But yeah, weird.
He's like Peter Thiel, like he's only contracted to.
Yes, like just so weird. Yeah.
His only contract is like CBS or something.
Yeah, it's like syndication and the thing about it that was so funny was like I like got the opportunity to do it, and I was like, oh cool, I haven't had an opportunity like this in a while, and awesome. But then the way all that stuff works is that it's like I had to join SAG because I had done like enough SAG things at that point, but it pays way less than it costs to join SAG. So I'm like, okay, I just paid to do Comics Unleashed, which is just so funny. But and my card died on the way to the taping, so I'm like, okay, that's like more shit too. But I'm just like, that's
You're like running. You're like running.
I'm like sweating. I'm like there's blood all over my face. But that's what I love about showbiz, man. It's just fun, you know. It's just always fun.
I know we don't always talk about the highs, because it feels cringe to like brag about them.
Well, and also it's like a lot of time the highs are immediately undercut by something weird or crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you feel also kind of like you know, you don't want to be looking back either. Really, it's kind of like you want to be looking forward and doing new shit or whatever. But yeah.
One time I met this girl at a bar, and she told me that she was Adele, and she kind of looked like her. And we like made out a little bit, and I thought that she was.
It's Adele.
Yeah, I really was convinced for a second.
Yeah, you're rolling in the deep.
Yeah.
That's funny. Where was that here?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, of course she likes me because I'm an entertainer.
Like her.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anyone like pass themselves off as someone else.
No.
But I would probably go for it if I was in the right state of mind.
Yeah, have you ever been like scammed?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess I
because I feel like if Michelle scammed me.
Oh, okay.
Like if Michelle is in the process of like a long con,
yeah,
I would kind of be like, that's okay because I had so much fun working with you.
Yeah. No, it all depends on that. It's like what that guy said about the woman. It's like
she's really selling me on myself and my show like really well.
That's good. Yeah. No, that's not a scam.
So even if she like took all my money, I'd still be like, thank you for changing my life and believing in me.
Yeah. Well, everything's a lesson you could learn from the scam.
Right.
Yeah. I've never been scammed, but my grandmother did get scammed before she died. And it was one of those things where someone called her like in the middle of the night and said there was like a young person or youngish person, and they said they were me. And so like in a way I was like
they
used
said it's
in
your
a
grandson.
Scam. Yeah. It's like I guess I was in like Costa Rica or something, and I was in jail and I needed money sent to this thing, and the scam didn't end up working or whatever, but she was, I think, going to fall for it, but I think my uncle was there or something and stopped it. But thank goodness.
Like, Grandma, hello, it's me.
Hey, it's me, Allen. It's me, I'm Allen. I'm a Nigerian prince now. It's your lovely grandson.
Grandma, listen, it's Allen. It's your grandson.
Someone, yeah, that's I'm stealing someone's joke that I don't know who it is.
Why did you redeem the card?
It's like the scams used to be like a Nigerian prince will give you $1 million. Now the scam is like, hey, we want you to apply for this job.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, landlord. I guess I have been scammed because I have a landlord. It's like that's always the situation.
I know, and I'm being scammed too because I have a landlord. I like him.
Oh, that's good.
I was thinking.
I've heard a couple of instances like that. That's great.
Yeah,
that's very rare. I want to literally kill my landlord. Like,
really?
I think if I got news that I was like going down, I'd be like, okay, cool, thanks, and I would go straight to the gun store and then kill my landlord.
But the landlords that you like, they still stab you in the back.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
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 I guess it's kind of better than to already hate them because you expect so little from them.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I did because usually it's just like you have to like basically like pretend you had to like literally dedicate time every day to hound this person about like the issue you're having with your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to like
not my guy?
Really, he'll show up and immediately do stuff.
We got a new dishwasher recently.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
yeah.
Nice, pretty nice one.
Yeah,
it's got a top drawer.
Oh, that's nice. I don't have I wish I had a dishwasher.
Yeah, I couldn't live without one.
It's especially as someone that lives alone.
Living alone must be nice.
It's really nice. Yeah, I have a good situation too because it's like I moved in with roommates and they're both gone, so I have this like a 3-bedroom to myself, which is just like insane. Oh. But terrible landlord, no dishwasher.
That's better than living with your mother.
Oh yeah. Although I do have a good I really do want. I don't want my parents to ever lose it, but they're in Florida, and I do kind of have this perverse like fantasy of them like being at the point where like it's either going to a home or have care, and me just like taking them and just being like, you're going downstairs and we're watching what I want to watch and we're eating what I'm going to make you. Because also they're just like, they never want to visit California or anything too. So it's like, you're coming to California now. It's time.
Oh, okay.
But that'll be a while. I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, no, it is nice to live by yourself, but it's just the bad thing about it though is that like I'm completely insane now, and like I will never compromise with another human being in my life, so it's like I'll be alone for the rest of my life. But that's all right. I don't really mind that so much. I have friends and stuff.
I lived alone briefly when I was young, and I guess the only downside is that you do get a little lonely and weird.
You get weird.
You get weird. Yeah.
I talk to myself.
You feel weird.
I literally talk to myself constantly.
Yeah.
And pace around, and then like. I'm like,
you go, there should be other people here.
There should be other people here. There should be people keeping me in check. And also when you're like around certain other people, you kind of realize how it's like, I need to just not talk because otherwise I'm going to reveal my weird self to everybody. So we kind of keep that in. But yeah, and it's funny. It's also funny too, being in New York, just where it's like things are, and I noticed this in London too, where it's just like I will start to feel a little bit like I'm bouncing off the walls in here. But that's probably just more me than anything else. Talk about the Sliwa meeting. Talk about that, because that like
So
you're in a parking garage or something.
No, I was on the subway.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to the subway. I missed the train. I go, that's fine, because I can't be running to catch trains anymore.
Yeah.
So I walk down to the train. I see he's walking with like 5 like NYPD guys.
Okay.
I go, hey Curtis, I'm a fan. He goes, thanks. He like shakes my hand, gives me a business card. He's handing out business cards, and then I'm like, I got to get a picture. And I'm walking up the steps, and he gets up the steps, and I take a picture with him. And then I'm like, why didn't I get video?
Yeah.
I should have got. I don't know. I should have gotten
just a quick little interview or something.
I should have asked. I should have said, "Is your wife trans?"
Is that a thing that people think?
She goes, rapes are up on the train. Curtis has a plan. Curtis has a plan to stop women like me from getting raped.
It does still seem very safe. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a guy too or whatever. But I've like. They say that in LA too, and LA feels pretty safe to me. But I think it's just seeing homeless people, just people don't like that, and kind of blow that out into like everything's going to shit.
Yeah, I yelled at a homeless guy today.
Yeah,
I was going to the train. I never do this.
Yeah.
He goes, can I get $1? I need an Arizona iced tea. I gave him $1. He goes, I need another one for the iced tea. I go, get it from someone else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
he goes,
crazy.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The double ask. Yeah.
But I was surprised that he didn't. He was like, okay, like he apologized.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to start yelling at them more.
I mean, I'm sure that's kind of how they communicate too. So it's like you're probably speaking their language.
I'm probably speaking their language.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm turning over a new leaf where I'm just going to be shitty to homeless people.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It does get to the point where it's just like, what are we supposed to do here? Like in LA, it feels very crazy because, you're driving around a lot and like you'll drive under the same overpass and like twice a week they literally come through and just grab everything and throw it in a dump truck and take it away. And then literally in like 24 or 36 hours, it's all back there. And it's just like, this is not good for anybody. Like this doesn't
we're
make
probably
sense.
paying for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So it is sort of like, I don't know what it's going to be, but I feel like LA is kind of is about to get a Sliwa type or some sort of Republican dressed up as a Democrat, like, because
like a Rick Caruso.
Yeah, maybe Caruso. Although I think his plan now is to just straight up be like, I'm going to run for governor.
Yeah.
But
the mayor that you would get would be like Scott Baio or somebody.
yeah, it'd be a celebrity.
It'd be like someone who was on TV in the
like Eric Estrada
in the 90s.
Yeah.
It'd be Mayor Estrada.
Yeah.
Taking a hard stance.
Yeah.
Or maybe you get Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, man, Jenner. That'd be cool. It was funny last night. I was up super late because I was watching the World Series. And then while the World Series was like in 18 innings, there was also a live car chase of an attempted murderer in LA. And I was like, man, I miss home. Oh, yeah. I got to get back. That's the vibe. Oh, wait. Okay. So we got Nancy.
Mm-hmm. She's kind of cute, though.
She's got a look.
They tell us New York is safe, but women know better. Rapes are up 40%. Felony assaults are at an all-time
Oh, maybe she's
high.
not. I could see. It
Domestic
could go either
violence
way.
is driving mothers and their children into shelters. Every day, women risk harassment and assault just going to school, to work.
No, you're.
Yeah, I think she's just.
Curtis and I have always fought for women, and will keep defending them, because no one should have to choose between supporting their family and protecting their life.
It looks like he's about to say, I made her say that. He looks so different without the beret. He should always.
He does. He should always
have
have
to wear
it.
the beret. Yeah. Does he have a podcast?
I think he had like a
Probably
radio
does.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He'd be like a talk radio guy for
Well, because
sure.
he was. That's where he was trashing John Gotti.
Oh,
and that's why he
really?
got shot.
As a talk show host, I comment about many things in life, but I particularly enjoy mob talk. Well, I talk about the geriatric espresso-sipping psychotic killers of organized crime. And if their names are Gotti and they're in the Gambino crime family, I have an orgasmatic verbal frenzy. John Gotti Sr. was on trial for the last time, the fourth time, when they stripped him of his Teflon, and he ended up doing triple life without parole at Marion in Illinois. I would critique the trial each and every morning after the day before's testimony. And I would talk about what an enemy of society, a cretin with chromosome damage, a knuckle dragger, a jadrul, a musclehead this Gotti Sr. was. And naturally, every sycophant, toady, and lackey throughout the New York area would call up, disparage me, threaten me, and tell me that I would soon be room temperature. And I would say, oofa to you, and language that I can't even describe here. But you know what? They actually carried out their threats. And so in April, they decided to tool me up. They took out some baseball bats and laid in wait for me to come out of my apartment on the Lower East Side to make my way to WABC at Madison Square Garden. And they hit me about 32 times and rearranged my medulla and cerebellum so that all the furniture was upstairs and rearranged in the wrong room.
That's just so. It's just so like that. The getting shot and then like all the crime on the subway and like his son got like hit by the gang or something. It's just like it is a little bit like, okay, what did his ancestor do?
Yeah,
to
what's
a witch?
up with his family?
Like, why are they cursed? It's like, okay, your bloodline will suffer through New York City for perpetuity.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a good look though. He does look kind of cool, man.
Yeah, he does for sure.
You kind of can't deny that.
I was definitely kind of like starstruck.
Oh yeah, he's got
know?
a quality for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, it is funny too in those debates how it's just like he'll just completely like bring up a specific date that Cuomo did. So I mean, Cuomo's just despicable.
Yeah,
like
for
Cuomo
sure.
is truly like. I'm like maybe the worst Italian ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's up there.
Yeah.
But it's just truly like it's just so funny to see him just like completely attack. What did he say? Grabbing fannies and killing grannies. It's just like, come on, that's it.
Yeah, it's money.
He was slapping fans and killing grannies.
God, New York's so fucking crazy.
It is funny. Yeah, there's like so many people that you have to answer to.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I worry about with Zohran is that like, okay, he'll definitely get elected, but will he maintain?
I mean, he'll be compromised probably instantly in some way. It sounds like he already is with the people. What are people mad about? Something with the commissioner, the police commissioner, or something like that. I don't know enough about New York stuff, but
no, but I think so much of that is just people. You don't want to like be upset. You don't want people upset with you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well, and
So
he does have to, you know. He has, I guess he said defund the police or something like that, or I don't know if he really did or not, but people think he did. So it's like he has to do some sort of like, no, I like cops, actually. Cops are great, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking he needs like a girl who's like, he needs like a side piece who's a communist.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That'd be fun. Oh, yeah, he should have a harem.
He should have, yeah, and it should be all like girls who are furries, just to keep him on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, just only girls that have stops on the L or something like that.
yeah.
The Blue Hair Express.
They should rename the L train the Z train, and he should have a bitch at every stop who will talk to him about communism.
No, that's one of his promises. Like free buses, everyone has a harem.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Rent freeze. Free bus.
Well, he's doing free childcare too.
Okay,
which is great.
Yeah, that'd be
You
great.
need someone to watch your kids.
Yeah,
you know, my son has like a bad preschool. His preschool teacher is like not very good. He's got a new preschool teacher.
I was thinking about that because like my nieces are in the age now where they're doing that, and it's like a lot of times preschools are literally just like. They're just someone.
Yeah.
They're just someone that's like, we're a preschool.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is that? And then like, because of, everyone does have to work and everything, it's like you're beholden to that system. It seems nuts.
And it's fun. It is nuts. And I think most people like kids, and most people who choose to work with kids probably like kids.
Yeah.
But then why every once in a while is there like a boy locked in a freezer by a daycare worker?
100%. Yeah, it's like they're feeding him dog food.
Yeah.
And he can only talk in verbs. It's like some weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
What happened? Because that's the person that you see when you drop, when you take them to school.
And how do you even like, what would that, I guess you would go to school for like developmental psychology or education and stuff like that. But it doesn't feel like a lot of the people that run this stuff have any training. Which is also just kind of like,
but that's better. I'd rather someone like kids
than not like kids.
Than someone
and think that,
I feel like
But with my nieces, it just seems like positivity is kind of like 80% of the situation. Just being like,
for sure,
oh, you fell down, but it's okay, and like, oh, that kid was mean to you, but like it's okay, like it's fine.
Yeah, and my son's got this new teacher who's like not like that. She's not. I feel like I'm like
she's abrasive or something.
She's just. I could only describe her as flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Just and
nothing there.
Not
no hot
much.
Sauce?
No hot sauce. No, I'm like, can we get the hot sauce guy?
I wonder if like you're in the hot sauce world, if people treat it like comedians in SNL, where they're like, you should go on Hot Ones. It's like you should get your hot sauce on Hot Ones.
Yeah, but that's more. Oh, your hot. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah,
that's what their families tell them.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, do you ferment your peppers? He's like, I tried to do it one time and it blew up. Hot sauce lab explosion. But dude, I'm telling you, I left that interaction being like, can we be friends?
Can I get your number?
Can I don't normally do this, but
I'm gonna send you pictures of felt. I want to help you with your job.
My wife's like grabbed my phone one day. She's like, who is Dwayne and why did you send him all these pictures of fabrics? Why are you talking about fabrics with this guy? Do you have friends?
Yeah.
You have a good group of friends.
Yeah, I've got a good group of friends. Well, no, because I know you talk about not having friends.
No, I don't have any. I mean, I think we're friends with these parents now. We hung out with them on Saturday, and we're both like, I hope we don't mess this up.
That seems like 100% what it is when you have the kids. It's like the kids are parallel playing, and like the parents are too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've got a good set of friends. But the problem with that is that like you reach an age, and it's like these are the friends that I made when I was like 27, 28, earlier, whatever, doing comedy. So we're all like degenerates, and it's like we can't all do that anymore.
Yeah.
So then it's kind of like, okay, what is our friendship now? But yeah,
they're like Allen's changed, man.
Yeah, he won't stay out his own place 3 a.m. anymore.
He wears sweaters, and
I've always worn sweaters, but
right.
No, but no, I do. Yeah, I have friends. I like my friends. I've always kind of had a bunch of different little social circles or whatever. But the older I get, the more I'm like, I literally just want to be left alone. Like I want to engage or whatever, but then I'm like, by 5 p.m. I'm like, I can't talk to anybody else today, and so I just want to go home and like be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But But yeah, so you're working on friendship with this couple.
Yeah, I only need like a handful.
You don't really need many, yeah, especially
Yeah.
as a dude.
Yeah. I do want to talk about that video that my mom sent me. My mom sends me a lot of Instagram reels.
Great.
Yeah, we send each other a lot of videos back and forth.
Okay.
A lot of them are, they're upsetting. She gets to see stuff that she agrees with. And,
Okay.
And I feel like because it's on, I'm always trying to tell her, like, just consume some different types of media.
Yeah, yeah.
Just even if you're going to watch, like, Nick Fuentes or Tucker or somebody.
Yeah.
Just check it out.
Yeah,
See Go watch Candace Owens' show or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying too. With like, we grow up and like your parents are telling you like you can't watch that or you can't play that video game, and then I feel like the role is kind of reversed somewhere. It's like you can't look at that shit anymore. You can't watch AI. You can't turn off Fox News for like 30 fucking minutes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's like, look at this giant dog.
Look at this giant dog that saved the littlest girl. That does make you really, really crazy when on the bus someone's watching like slop and you just hear that disembodied voice like this. And they're also just like, they're just recounting like a story from a movie. So it's like, this man was playing golf and he befriended an old black man who also played golf. And the old black man had magical powers.
Yeah.
And they're just like doing Bagger Vance, but like as if it's like a news story.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened? What did she send?
Well, one time she sent me an AI picture of like an Israeli child and a Palestinian child like going like locked in arms going like this together. And she's like, wouldn't it be nice if children ran the world?
Oh my God.
But then I got
but then still the Israeli kid would be like, bomb them.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just like whatever you think, there's an Instagram reel for you. And she sent me one a couple days ago that was like, I'm an Italian, I'm a doctor, and here's why you cannot have healthcare. And it was like this Italian guy saying like essentially saying like Americans are too fat and unhealthy to have healthcare.
Okay.
And I go, it just made me. I go, that's the craziest video you ever sent me. And then I got a text from her. She's like, what's the craziest video? So she doesn't know where.
She doesn't even know what's going on.
She doesn't know what's going on, really. And I go, that healthcare thing. It's like this guy being like, maybe I don't want to hear about Americans talk about free healthcare. Before you need to change your diets or whatever,
Yeah.
And I said, me and my wife work our asses off.
I
go, I'm healthy.
Didn't Italy's healthcare system like just completely collapse too, like a couple years ago or something?
I'm sure. Yeah. But I don't know. These people like being slaves, I think.
Yeah. Well, and it's also just, obviously the healthcare system is so screwed up. But I saw people the other day that were like, something online was like, if you want healthcare, you should get a job and get healthcare through your job. And it's like, but that's not like how healthcare became attached to jobs, like as a response to, I think in World War II or something like that. They couldn't raise wages or something. So they're like, they started to be like, oh, we'll give you healthcare if you. So that was like a stopgap measure that then just became, not traditional, but whatever, de rigueur or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just so fucked. But you do feel that here in New York, it's like in addition to like exercising and moving around, you just naturally do move around so fucking much in the city.
Yeah.
And you always are. You're also always kind of sweating. Like even when it's like cold, you're always kind of sweating. So you're always burning calories. It's kind of a good, what should happen is everyone should have to live in New York like 2 years or something like that, or rotating it through your lifetime just to like stay kind of fit and kind of sharp.
Because people come to visit me, like family or whatever, and they go, how do you do those stairs?
Yeah. How do you do it? Yeah. Like, I see that in Florida a lot where it's like, yeah, it's because it's too hot to go outside. So you just plop down on your recliner, you turn the AC on, you get in your big ass truck that you don't need to drive around. And like the most walking you do is like to your car and then out of your car to the restaurant. And then when you're in the restaurant, while you're eating, you're like, where are we going to eat later for dinner? And then you go back. It's just sort of like, damn, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm not trying to be, anti whatever the word is.
Anti-Florida.
Anti-Florida. No, or anti.
Elitist.
Yeah, fatphobic. There you go.
Fatphobic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Florida. I definitely am Florida-phobic. Yeah, I've done my time in Florida. Well, the craziest thing I saw in Florida, well, not the craziest. I've seen a lot of crazy shit. I grew up there, but one time I saw in the middle of like a rainstorm, the car in front of me stopped at a red light, and one of the back doors open, and a little fat boy in whitey tighties in the middle of a rainstorm just runs out of the car, runs straight into a Walgreens, and then the car with the door open just drives away. And this is just on the highway, or not the highway, but this is just on a major road. And I was just like, yeah, okay, I guess that's what's going on in Florida.
What was he doing?
I don't know. I don't know if he was filling a prescription or going to work. He's the manager. Yeah, I don't know. But it was just sort of like stuff like that happens like that there all the time, and you just kind of go, okay, this is why I left. And I'm from a weird part. I'm from northern Florida, which is very Georgia, very redneck.
They're not doing vaccines down there, right?
Yeah, they're not doing vaccines, and everyone's really happy about it.
I know.
Yeah, and it's even my mom, who's like works with autistic or used to work with autistic kids. She's like, well, do they like? And maybe, I don't know, maybe it is true or not, but it's like, maybe they don't need to get all the shots at once and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I think a lot of it comes down to like people literally don't like getting shots. Like, I feel like no one really talked about that with the vaccine, where it's like, I think people will really like justify anything to not have a needle poke into their arm, even though if it's not.
It also could be like being told what to do.
100%, especially down there.
Yeah.
Like, especially down there. But it's weird too, because then it's like those same people will be fundamentalists, where it's like literally like one of the like, that's one of the like divine or not divine, one of the like inherent things about America is that it's like, oh, you can be, you like the point is to be a total fucking hypocrite. Like the point is to like have these two things going on and to not have to reconcile them and just be like, hey man, I'm free or whatever.
Sure. Yeah, because it's like I'm sure there's stuff.
Oh yeah,
with me.
100%. Yeah.
Like I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing my stuff.
I mean, I think about that. You know, I think about that here.
I'm just trying to think about a way that I might be hypocritical.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I feel like we need more socialist policies, and the only way that we're going to survive stuff is like community. And then I'm here and I'm like, if I lived here, I would become a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like the forced humanity does make me start to go like, I hate people.
Wait, no, this is what happened to me today. I stopped to get a bagel on the way over here, and there was nobody. Like there were a bunch of people working behind the counter, but nobody. I had to wait a little bit for someone to come over to the register and like take my order, and you know, because I'm always like, oh yeah, working people like.
Yeah,
working people are so important. But I had this moment where I was like, I wish I could have everyone here fired because they're all disrespecting me.
Yeah. I was waiting to get off the bus, like on the like the doors that are in the back, and clearly like I get up out of my seat, I'm ready for the next stop. Then like an old man gets up, and I'm not right on top of the door, but I'm there and I'm obviously leaving. This old man then like goes, excuse me, and like squeezes past me to just be the first off the bus, and I'm like, I want to fucking murder
I know. Or when the subway's not done moving yet and they start going, excuse me, like they're getting off.
Yeah, I'm like, chill out.
I'm like, I'm not moving, I'm not falling over. I'm 38 years old. I'm gonna fall over and break a hip.
Yeah, and then on the plane too, when people do that, when it's like they're like nudging you to like stand up, and I'm like, the thing's lowered. I'm gonna bonk my head. Like you're cramped. You're just standing up to be cramped over. Like what are you doing?
Yeah,
like people get antsy.
Yeah. I saw this other post today. This guy was like, you know what? New York City should be aspirational. People shouldn't come here and demand a bunch of free stuff. Like I came here and I didn't feel like I was owed a 4-bedroom apartment, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, because he was trying to say that like New York City is built by, New York City's like for winter. It's for rich people is what he's essentially saying. But I'm just like, these are the people who like, if their DoorDash order is late, they start
they cry
publicly chimping out.
Yeah, it's just a whiny culture. It's just the problem is like, we need to get to some sort of situation where like not everyone should have a smartphone. Like not everyone should have access to all this stuff. We need to go back to like, you know, like if you watch like an old movie and like it's the moon landing or like an assassination, and the way that they kind of show it happening is like the window display of an electronics store. Like people gather and they see everything together and then they like go about their day. Like 90% of people should ingest media like that. Like people do not need to have it like in their pocket coming at them from every angle, and then where they can immediately like comment on it. But then I guess that sounds like draconian or something. But I really do think that like,
yeah, there's too much news.
There's too much news. There's too many voices. It's just like it makes you crazy. And then it's like so much of it is just like literally sound and fury signifying nothing. Like you're saying stuff, but this will not affect anything. And it's Giannis Papas shit.
Yeah. We got to get back to making stuff.
We really do need to get making stuff, working on stuff, refining stuff, like
working on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making something better.
Yeah.
Because everything's just like destroy it and put something new and worse in its place.
Uh-huh.
But I guess that's cheaper, makes more money, but
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah. This guy I know who owns a comedy club who will book me sometimes just sent me a meme. There's a bunch of sperms, and they're saying, when I grow up, I'll destroy Israel. And the guy's going, bro, we're in a goat. Because,
Because they fuck goats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, haha, very funny.
Damn, that's
very
so...
funny. Let me...
That's crazy.
Anyway, I guess there's a thing where they're saying that Stavros... They're saying that Stavros is going to save masculinity.
Oh, like they're setting him up to be the Joe Rogan of the left or whatever.
I guess,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably not the worst option.
Not the worst option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although also I think masculinity is just so fucked because it just needs to get back to fundamentals. Like there's this whole like male loneliness epidemic or whatever, and it's like we shouldn't know that. Like if that is real, we shouldn't know about it because we need to get back to just bottling up our emotions and not talking about stuff.
100%. Everybody's such a crybaby.
No, we don't need to. And I'm not even saying anti-therapy or whatever. Yeah, actually, maybe that is exactly the way it should be pitched. It's like you get your therapist so you don't have to be a little bitch to anybody else, and you can do that in your private time, like it's confession or whatever the fuck. And then I don't need to know about the fact that like your personality is under attack and being called toxic. It's like, you know what a real man would do? He would shut the fuck up about it and go on with his life and do something else.
Well, it's a weird thing that we've created where people like men need to be more expressive. But I follow a lot of these like single dad Instagram accounts, and it'll be like,
oh, that's gonna be crazy.
It'll just be like these AI memes. It'll be like, when your wife doesn't let you see your kids or whatever, or like, And
I'm sure all the comments are like, when was the last time you paid child support or something like that?
No, all the comments are like, yeah, this is literally me. It's so hard. I don't get to see my kids.
So you should have been a better dad.
What? Yeah, well, I just go like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny because my like algorithm feeds me like nothing but like degenerate memes about like about not being able to party anymore. Like that's like my whole thing now.
Okay.
So I was like, I need to get on single dad TikTok or whatever the fuck.
It just feels like we definitely celebrate the wrong people.
100%.
You watch the mayor debates, everybody's going, oh, police, we got to protect our police officers, more police on the subway. They didn't even mention the sanitation department.
Oh yeah.
Or the firefighters.
Yeah.
Or
like the sandhogs or whatever.
What's that?
I maybe I'm getting my shit mixed up. I think that's the people that work on the subway.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, the people who work on the subway.
Yeah.
I had a train delay a couple of days ago. The lady had to get out of the train with the flashlight
and
start investigating and doing shit. But it's all just like cops and military. Nobody ever talks about farmers.
Yeah.
Not
teachers.
Not that I want to be one.
Yeah.
Teachers.
Yeah.
I know. Imagine working in the inner cities every day, and every day they roast your.
Well, and it's like the whole thing is like, oh, the school's shut down and that sucks, but then we also hate the teachers that work at the school. We want the school to be open. It's like, okay, so this is like a torture device essentially for the adults and the students that attend this place so that you can go and work at your shitty job that you also hate. And then everyone brings that energy back together at the homestead.
Yeah, the world just feels so
fucked up.
And we should celebrate Stavros.
Yeah.
He's not perfect.
Yeah.
But he's very funny. He's charming.
Super funny. Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap up. You got an album that you're promoting?
Yeah, buy my album, Ran Through. You can find it at AllenStricklandWilliams.com. It's on vinyl, digital, on Bandcamp, all that good stuff. One-liners, dark stuff, trauma stuff, dating's weird, sex stuff, whatever.
I'm kind of bummed that I didn't learn the term ran through until I was in my 30s because it's like a perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
It
has a good like kinetic nature to it too.
Yeah.
Did recorded it in the Velveeta room in Austin. A good kind of rowdy crowd and good times.
Nice. Cool. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Mike. Seriously.
Oh, of
Nice
course.
to you, man.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
No, I love sitting down with funny people who aren't snakes. I love funny people who aren't snakes with big fake tits.
Wait, a snake with big fake tits sounds
kind of cool, doesn't it?
Actually.
Yeah. That's a Mortal Kombat character.
That should be that's like something you'd see on like a what do they call those things? Like a seal, a hair, or the shields of like a family.
A crest.
A crest, yeah.
Yeah.
A snake with big fake tits.
Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, snake with big fake tits. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to play Mortal Kombat as the snake with big fake tits. Okay, we'll see you guys around. Take care. Patreon.com/Recine time. Bye-bye.